I've got a quick demo. Here we go. Sort of in the same vein as how do we build up better context, or how do we have AI generate context. So this is a very work in progress sort of piece where we, previously we're looking at how do we feedback usage into providing AI context. And so, actually I should refresh this page, sorry. So this is basically my own local instance, so it's not really it's not super interesting. I'm on a demo data set, but what we're doing here is basically pulling all of the content that the most popular dashboards that are referencing the specific topic with the metadata about them. So like the query object, and then names and descriptions and all of the metadata that's present. And then also all of the modeled context as well. So the definition of the fields and whatnot for this topic. And then effectively asking, LLM to give us context to help basically disambiguate between topics, to help pick specific fields and whatnot, and sort of providing a little bit of metadata. And we've got it, right now we have the ability to provide this context at a variety of different levels. I think that there's definitely work to do to figure out exactly where and what. I've tried to push the LLM to only inject the context at the right level, and certainly not have duplicative stuff. But the rough idea is, and you can tell this UI is hideous, that it means we're generating the metadata for it, and it will basically automatically generate this AI context. It's not terrible. It's sort of reasonable with, and like this is like completely demo data, so like, or like really not very useful, but I'm sort of thinking about doing things like trying to round trip metadata. So like if you've got descriptions on a dashboard, for example, and we use it to generate context about it too, and then go back, do we generate similar sorts of queries and whatnot? And it seems reasonable. So gonna keep pushing on this, but likely pull something in sometime soon.
And Diego, to your question earlier, that will significantly reduce the amount of time if we can just hit a button and do it across every topic based on like BI usage.
Is a workflow there that you could do, like just even thinking for a trial or like a net new customer, let's say somebody who has nothing in the BI app yet, at least to start, you could theoretically go build your 1 to 5 canonical dashboards.
Yeah.
And say, hey, I'm going to build these 5 dashboards because these are what our users are going to look at anyway. And then that suddenly just gets extrapolated as context.
Yeah, the other thing I was playing with, I connected our new MCP server to Claude yesterday and just took PDFs of dashboards and used the existing dashboards to suggest questions that they could answer. So like literally just PDF, uploaded, and tell me the questions that this dashboard could conceivably answer. And using that as we've had some prospects come with a list of 20, natural language questions it wants the AI to generate. Maybe that's even hard for folks to sort of know which questions their business should be answering, or for the data team to know in the context of the business. But oftentimes they've got, even if it's not Omni, they've got existing canonical overview dashboards that can represent effectively a bunch of that. So we can sort of see if there's even easier ways to onboard folks.